want to do one more video for tonight. Now, we're up to number 18 on WTBC survey. That would be Kodachrome by Paul Simon. I'll get to that later on. What I want to do, as the songs become more familiar, I like doing the Lost 45s. I like doing the real obscure records, so I'm going to be throwing more of those in as I get into more of these standards as we get into the top 18, top 17 on WTBC survey, although there's still a few Lost 45s left on here. But let me go ahead and get started on one right now. Outsourcing Billboard's Hot 100 the week of July 14th, 1973, about the same era as the date of this survey, which is July 18th, 1973, WTBC's Top 30 survey. Coming in at number 100 for the second or third week, the week of December. Let me bring it up for you. Week of July 14th, 1973, Hello Stranger by a group called Fire and Rain. Well, actually, not really a group, Fire and Rain. They were a husband and wife team. They were from Tucson. They were a folk rock duo. Now, here's the thing. Let's go. Let me back up for a minute. 1973. We see with a song like this, although it only made it to number 100, that's it. It was the lowest Hot 100 single of 1973. Coming in, of all the Hot 100 singles, there are 573 of them. Singles that hit the Hot 100 at 73. This came in at 573. But we see the harbinger of the nostalgia that would envelop the pop music scene in 1974 and 75. You know, the nostalgia for the 50s and early 60s as the Vietnam era comes to an end, and then Watergate kicks in. And it's interesting because you get this nostalgia coming in 1973, but you still have the progressive bands like Led Zeppelin and Jethro Tull releasing the Passion Play in 1973. Probably one of the most least commercial things that ever came out, but still a brilliant album. And Emerson, Lake and Palmer coming out with Brain Salad Surgery in 73. And yet you had these nostalgic things like Hello Stranger. But let me go back. Fire and Rain was Manny Frazier and his wife Patty McCarran. Patty McCarran sang lead on this record. Mercury Records put this single out, put their version out of Hello Stranger against their wishes. They didn't want this record coming out. Maybe they thought it was too adult sounding. It hurt their image. And it really didn't do that much. It appeared at bubbling under Billboard's Hot 100 at number 106, 105 the next week, and eventually got up to number 100. That's it. It stiffed. Big time a bomb, but still a nice record though. Nice remake. Hello Stranger, done by Barbara Lewis back in 1963. Barbara Lewis, she was inspired to write this song. She toured with her dad. Her dad was a musician. They played clubs, and when they'd go into some of these clubs, people would say, hello stranger, it's been a long time, man. And that's what inspired Barbara Lewis to write Hello Stranger. The song was recorded in 1963 at Chess Studios, the legendary Chess Studios in Chicago. Guess who sang backup? The Dells. Backup on Hello Stranger, and her version was the big hit, Barbara Lewis in 1973, and then Yvonne Elliman, she did a version in 1977 that was a big hit, and in between those versions is this version by Fire and Rain. It did sell over 70,000 copies though, despite just making it just barely cracking the Hot 100. 70,000 copies. That's not too bad for a song that wasn't really a hit. Well, here it is. Glad to bring this Lost 45 for you. A bomb, but not really a bomb-sounding record, though. This is Fire and Rain with Hello Stranger.